I'm going to show you part of this book called Wish, and these are wishing traditions around the world by Roseanne Thong, art by Elisa Clevin. And it shows you in the front here a world map, and these are the different places that this book will show you how people make wishes around the world. And some of them might be familiar to you. Blowing on a dandelion and making a wish might be familiar to you. And we are going to be focused in Central America right here at Guatemala. But first, let's read our first page here. Isn't this beautiful and colorful? This is what we're going to look at today. How in the world do you make a wish? Come follow and you'll see the many ways to make a wish wherever home may be. So different cultures around the world might have different traditions, right? I grew up learning if you threw a coin in a fountain that you can make a wish. So you might have something similar. And we're going to look at Guatemala. So take a look at this. Aren't these beautiful? So here they will send up these kites on November 1st and 2nd, and they are honoring those who have passed away. So they are actually at a cemetery. And they also make wishes when they send up these big, beautiful circular kites in Guatemala. So I have made a circle kite here just out of paper, and then my little decoration on the end, just like they have here. So I'm going to show you how we can do that, and you're going to use these beautiful kites as inspiration for your pattern and design. Look at all the shapes that you might see. I see diamonds, and you might see triangles and squares. You might see different patterns, like I see some little stripes in here going in different directions and zigzag lines as the pattern around there. So I'm going to leave this page just like this in my example here. Now I'm going to use a Sharpie so you can see, but of course I recommend using a pencil. And I've got a piece of paper. You could use colored paper if you want. I did use white for this one, but you could use colored paper if you have it. And I've got a lid here I'm going to trace for my circle, but if you just draw a circle on your own, that is fine too. It does not have to be perfect. So I'm going to take my Sharpie and keeping it straight up and down, I'm going to trace around my circle, just like so. Now, if you had smaller lids or circular things you wanted to trace, you could do that, because some of these just look like they've got lots and lots of circles and different patterns in each one. This one I had the little stripes going out, but so I'm going to start off in the middle and draw a smaller circle, not worried about it being perfect. Then I'm going to draw another one like this. Now I'm going to look around at the different centers. Look at the different centers of these. So right here, that one is almost divided up into 4 parts, like a little pie there. And then I might make little mountains or little hills there to separate that. And then I might just put little lines as a little pattern. Now, I would think about it almost like you're making your own sheet to color in. So you want to have different things different places and shapes you can color in. So now I'm going to go around this one again because I want a tiny little stripe of a circle. And I'm going to look how this one has some zigzag. I might put zigzag on the outside of this one. And really that's just like drawing little mountains or little V's going all the way around. And then I like how this has a little checkerboard in there. So I might make some stripes going all the way around. And then maybe on the inside of each one, I'm going to do little checkerboards. What if I skipped each stripe and I did checkerboard on one and then something different on the other one? Maybe I'll just do little dots in here. So I'm going to fill up each little layer and section with different lines and shapes and patterns. Different lines and shapes and patterns. And there's no wrong way to do this. When you finish, you can cut out the outside of it. I might color before I cut it out. I might color it first. So I'm going to come in here and go very slowly and very carefully. And look at the colors in here. They are bright and bold. They're using all kinds of colors, so you can use whatever coloring materials you have. I like using a light and dark here, making a pattern so there's some contrast. And then when you finish, if you have any little bits of scrap paper, all you have to do is cut some little rectangles out of it, just like so. And then on one end, and I'm not cutting anything off, I'm just cutting little lines to make a little fringe, just like that. Cut, cut, cut. Now my circle kite here, I had a pattern of the mint green and then blue, and then this one I might have orange and maybe another color, and you can see you can kind of squish them up a little bit so you can see that little fringe, and that will be on the outside. And I definitely, if I'm using orange out here, I definitely want to put some orange into my kite to kind of match it. I think that will look really nice. I think this one might have looked a little bit better if I had some of that dark blue in there as well to kind of go along with that, but I did match the green. Take your time, use lots of different lines and patterns to create your circular kite, and think about what wish you would want to send on this kite up to the sky. Now my kite's not going to go to the sky. I want to hang this up and look at it. But on the back, I'm going to write my little wish back here. Maybe my wish is going to be to see all of you guys in person soon. That's going to be my wish. Whatever your wish is, write it on the back of your circular kite from Guatemala. Good luck.